And the reason why you can use morning wood, waking up with a hard penis is very, very good health signs.
I
That's
feel
why.
good for myself. That I'm
Yeah.
39. I
Oh,
still wake up
yeah.
with that
A
morning
39
wood.
and you
Yeah.
got morning wood. That's pretty good. That means you got a lot of testosterone. So when you look at testosterone releases between the hours, it's full release in men. His production between, and it's by way of cholesterol. Cholesterol is what make testosterone, pregnenolone, progesterone, and estrogen. In men, it's testosterone. That's your manly hormone. It's acidic in nature, but it gives you that extra edge as a man to, to go protect, to do manly things, to lift heavier weights. And the more testosterone a man have, the longer he live because it increases blood flow. So when you see testosterone is actually produced between the hours of 5 a.m. and 11 a.m. Between those hours is the high maximum potential of testosterone. So when the body releases testosterone by way of the gonads, what it does is it releases itself in the bloodstream and it thins the blood through something called tannins, and it releases blood flow and production by way of the pituitary gland throughout the whole body. It just so happens since testosterone is produced by the gonads with zinc and with copper and with selenium, that's the first area that gets stimulated. So to gauge your health off of morning wood will show you that you have a bunch of testosterone and your blood circulation is properly flowing. So morning wood is a sign that your testosterone levels are high and that you have a pretty good cardiovascular flow.
I know it's a lot of brothers out there that they're using alcohol, weed, pills, coke to get an erection. What healthy alternatives do you have for them that's realistic without them fully changing their lifestyle?
Introduce more fruits that have tannins into their diet. And the reason why I'm saying that, to have tannins naturally thins the bloodline and it naturally increases the flow of blood production throughout the vascular system. Another thing is cayenne pepper. Every morning have a cayenne pepper and a lemon shot. This increases blood flow. The cayenne pepper not only dilates the actual blood vessels to increase flow to the penis and to the heart, because a good heart mean a good penis, a bad heart mean a bad penis. You see what I'm saying? But it cleanses out all of the gunk and all of the cholesterol that doesn't need to be inside of the actual cardiovascular system. Another thing is, in order to get it hard and to keep it hard, you can do the wet towel method, where you wet a towel, and it's basically we call something called push-ups. Push-ups, it makes the chest stronger. They got something called penis ups. It start with a D, but I can't say that word on here. But you get a wet towel. Once that wet towel get wet, you get an erection. You can get yourself erected. For those that can't, I'll give you a solution for that. But these are for those that can have an erection, but then once they get erected, they have a problem. It either go limp in the middle of them having sex, or after they come, it don't be hard again. Because once you ejaculate, you still supposed to keep going. But we have that problem as well. But I'm finna fix that for you. It's called the towel method. You wet a towel. You get yourself erected, or you can have your significant other get you erected. You put the towel at the tip of your penis, and all you do is you lift the towel 30 times a day. 30 times a day, lift the towel. It strengthens the actual penile muscles that's in the actual penis. Once you start working muscles, it requires oxygen, and it actually requires blood flow to come rebuild up the muscles or the fibers that makes up the muscles that you're tearing down. So this automatically requests new mitochondria to be there. Mitochondria is very, very good for penis health. This automatically requests zinc, copper, and cobalt to be there, and magnesium, because the mitochondria need all these essential minerals that I need. This automatically pulls more oxygen flow to get blood and iron phosphate in that area. So just by doing this simple penis exercise, you get all the vital nutrients that you need to actually increase blood circulation and to keep blood circulation and oxygen in that area for long periods of time. And just think about it, you're building a muscle. The more you build the muscle, the stronger it is. See, a lot of people talk about the size of the penis, the real size of your penis. Now, you do have people that are growers and not showers. A shower is just a big penis, but you can have a small penis that get erected, that got a lot of blood flow, that grows bigger than the big penis that's just a shower. So you can grow the size of your penis just by growing the muscle in your penis and increasing blood flow to the penis. A lot of people want to go get surgery and stuff like that. Just doing basic penis exercise and ensuring proper blood flow to the penis can grow you up to 3 inches during sexual intercourse. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be a shower. When it goes back down, it might shrink back to that size, but we have to remember that the cells of the penis are elastic. So the more blood that you can put in there, the bigger the girth and the longer the shaft can get.
And penis surgery is a real thing. I thought it was like a myth thing.
Nah, man, that's a real thing, man. Penis surgeries is a real thing. You can actually get surgery on your penis, or you can take certain, type of things like Viagra and blue dolphin pills and stuff like that to do the same thing I just said. But it wears and tears on the cardiovascular system, and it wears and tears on the volumetric pressure of the body. So you can go blind off these things because you're building up too much pressure in the body where you can just do it naturally. So that's the reason why I'm against penis supplements, because it wears and tears on the cardiovascular system. That's why when you read the side effects of Viagra or any type of erectile mineral enhancement, the first thing it tells you, if your penis is harder longer than 4 minutes, go to the ER. If you start feeling different discomfort in your heart, go to the ER. If you have blurry vision, go where? To the ER, because these things can make you go dumb, deaf, and blind quick, and it can mess up your heart and give you a heart attack in the long run, because you are tricking the system by putting stimulants inside the body. And the stimulant is a fake energy, it's synthetic energy. It's always going to be a crash when you can just utilize real energy. So watermelon is very, very good for blood circulation. There's something in the watermelon called lycopene that's very, very good to increase blood flow and blood production. Brazilian nuts is so good because Brazilian nuts got zinc, copper, gold, and selenium inside of these, and you need all of these minerals for increasing blood flow, to grow the penis, and for testosterone buildup. There's so many different things, and those penis exercises that I was talking about. So make sure if you do eat the watermelon, eat that ride part though, because that's the best part of the watermelon.
I want to touch on this watermelon. Where do you find watermelon with seeds right now consistently?
So I think people should go to their locals farmers market. Now, of course, if you're in the U.S., you have watermelon seasons. Well, watermelon seasons everywhere, but it lasts longer when you're in the islands, you're in the Caribbeans and stuff like that. Or grow your own food. Grow your own food. You can grow a watermelon in your house. You can really grow a watermelon in your house. So I just think we need to start teaching more people to grow their own food and quit relying on grocery stores and relying on everybody else to feed us. Because once shit hits the fan, which is gonna hit the fan soon, you're gonna see a lot of people going into other brothers and sisters' houses committing heinous crimes just to feed their children. When we can stop this now, if we just really start promoting agriculture, permaculture, and electroculture, which means growing your own and feeding your community.